How are you doing? This is Tim here. This is week 2. Just want to show you just a little update. This is Levi. Look what he's showing off. So this is week 2 now. Where did you get these black plates from?
We laser cut those.
Laser cut those, and we have a room there. Did it take long to assemble the linear actuator?
Yes.
It did? How long did that take?
Yeah.
Did you bring it home with you?
No, but with troubleshooting, it probably took me about 6 hours.
It did not.
Yeah.
6 hours.
I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
No, he's exaggerating. Maybe 2 hours, but anyway, yeah. So at least they got this working. They laser cut the black plates. Just an update over here. All our parts came in from Shapeways, and they look quality. Very, very good quality parts. That just saves us a lot of time. So Jacob is, how did you cut these that's a track that you got from McMaster Car. I'm guessing you cut those with a bandsaw.
Yeah.
Bandsaw, and you drill the holes.
Just drill the holes.
These guys are very, very good at fabrication. Their fasteners are all organised now. Need to put these guys to work somehow, get money out of them. But so what are you working on there, Connor?
I'm working on the other linear actuator.
Yep.
For the second one.
So you said you watched a video on YouTube to get the instructions for this.
Yes, it's the video by the people who make and send the parts for the whole kit.
Yep.
It's not wholly up to date, at least with the stuff that we had. Some of the parts looked a little different.
Yep.
But once you get past that, the video is really straightforward, and it goes through everything. Right now, I'm just putting it. I took it apart, trying to put it back together in a way that it doesn't grind.
It doesn't bind. Yep.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree that the process isn't too complicated putting it together, or are you confused as hell? No problem. Once you're done with the actual mechanical how long do you think it's going to take for the mechanical assembly to be done?
Maybe 1 or 2 more classes.
I would think 1 or 2, maybe 3 classes, and then you're going to move on to the wirings. Yeah. So that's one trainer. Where's the other trainer gone? Over here, right beside it. Yeah. So you guys are making good progress. Today is Tuesday. I'll be back probably next week. You guys are tipping along. So that's it.
Okay, so we're just showing what we have here. These are all our Shapeway parts that we got from the company that's making the 3D parts for us. And for the most part, we've got everything in bags, and I know it's kind of like the Bible, everything's 2 by 2. But here are all the parts that they made for us, and they came out pretty quick and really nice. We've got a couple that are not in bags because they're a little bit bigger. But there's one. Here is the carriage holder for our cup. This is the carriage that travels along the linear actuator. Now, we did do a couple parts by ourselves on our 3D printer, and we did this one part here just because we had some problem getting that translated to the Shapeways parts center, so they couldn't really make that part. We also had a big part that we made on our own. We only show one part here because, and this is why we go to Shapeways. This part right here takes about 14 hours with our 3D printer. And while we did get it made and it looks fine, we can get, if we had to make all these other parts, it would take us, pretty much every day for 2 or 3 weeks. And if we just order from the Shapeways, they take care of everything and it comes in pretty quickly. So that's the parts that we're at. And what we also have for our little, where our modules and where our trainer is right now, we have all the laser cut for all the bases, and some of the parts are cut. This is the holder alarm for our color sensor. This sits in front of the fill mechanism. So now that we have all the 3D parts and we've got all the bases made for the you know, each of the modules. This is the dispenser module, this is the fill module, and here's the sorter module. We have the 3D parts, so now we're going to spend today and Thursday making some modules, and hopefully by next Tuesday it might start looking halfway like a real system. So we'll see how that goes. So that's our little video on the 3D parts and also where we are with the laser cut parts. Okay, this is a little addendum to our 3D parts that we got from Shapeways, and I forgot to point out this part. But so we weren't sure, we've never used this company before, so what we did is we had a couple of the main parts for the hopper fill mechanism. So we went out and got both of these. This is the hopper, this goes into the hopper itself, and this is kind of the feed tube that gets into our cups. And so what we did is we just sent out for 2 of these parts because not only are they kind of complicated parts, but they actually fit together. So we wanted to see, well, how do these parts actually made up when we put them together? And we got these first as our little, I guess, demo parts or prototype parts, just to see, you know, how they were built and what they look like and how they fit together. And everything was good for those prototype parts, and that's how we decided to go with Shapeways for all the parts. So it's a good deal, and I think it'll turn out pretty good. So I just forgot to put that in the original video, so we have it on here. Okay, that's it.